Hello and welcome. I'm Rambo Talabong and this is Rappler Talk. Today we will be speaking with former X-ray Chief of the Bureau of Customs and now the Deputy Collector of the Ninoy Aquino International Airport, Lourdes Mangaoang. Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining our program.
Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, ma'am, I wanted to speak to you about the case of the magnetic lifters, which were found in Cavite. They are believed to be packed with illegal drugs and slipped by the Bureau of Customs. I just wanted to know what went wrong and what could have been done to actually prevent it. But now, ma'am, you actually played an instrumental role in the investigation so far. You presented some evidence and your own opinion about the matter that there are a lot of lapses. But first, ma'am, I wanted to ask, what is your service reputation so far in the Bureau of Customs, your experience in the Bureau of Customs?
I've been with the Bureau of Customs for almost 30 years and I am a career executive service eligible. Yung prime years ko, I spent it with the Bureau of Customs. I joined when I was in my 20s, right after I passed the bar exam, and I've been through almost all. I have handled almost all operations, aspects of operations of the Bureau of Customs. I was with the legal service. I was with the law division as a hearing officer. I was an attorney, a legal officer, and then I was acting examiner. I rose from the ranks, and then I became the chief of the legal and investigation staff of the Enforcement and Security Service. During that time, I was able we were able to seize contrabands like heroin, cocaine, shabu, and I was the one who filed the cases against these suspected smugglers, and hanggang conviction, ginawa ko yon.
Ma'am, for how many years did you stay in customs, or how many years have you been in customs?
I've been here for almost 30 years. And I was district collector of Zamboanga, twice in Cagayan de Oro, twice in Cebu, Iloilo, Legazpi. I'm the only collector of customs who has 2 Best Collection District Awards. Wala nang may iba niyan. I'm the only one who has caused the conviction up to conviction of smugglers. I've been through almost all aspects of operations: enforcement, assessment, legal service, ano pa?
So you've been around customs,
yes,
basically.
That's my experience.
And right now, ma'am, for this investigation into the magnetic lifters, you're cited primarily for your 2 positions, recent positions, which is you being the former X-ray Chief.
Yes.
And now, which is your current position, is as the Deputy Collector for Passenger Services of NAIA. What exactly were your tasks when you were in the X-ray division of the BOC?
The X-ray inspection project was created through the Customs Memorandum Order number 6-2007. And the objectives for its creation is to expedite the examination and release of legitimate goods. Number 2, which is very important, to enhance the Bureau's capability to detect contraband and goods attendant with fraud. Explain ko yun, Third is to increase revenue collections. Balikan ko yung to enhance the Bureau's capability to detect contraband. Contraband are always hidden. Kasi illegal yan. Nakatago yan. Ayaw nilang makita ng customs yan dahil huhulihin, kukumpiskahin, isiseize ng customs yan, at yung may-ari pwedeng kasuhan. So where are contraband hidden? They are all usually hidden in steel compartments, yung sa drums, yung mga huli namin doon, toluene and other chemicals which are precursor of shabu, nasa steel drum sila. Yung nahuli nung time ni Commissioner Faeldon, nasa steel cylinder. And may mga nahuli kaming high-powered firearms in the past, when I was head of the X-ray inspection project, nakatago siya sa mga safe,
So in many places, the XIP actually seized contraband. And
Yes, when I was head of the X-ray inspection project, we were able to seize 17 billion worth of contraband without any intelligence information.
so the XIP plays a crucial role in actually finding contraband for the Bureau of
Yes,
Customs.
that's precisely why the X-rays were bought. The XIP people ngayon, they forgot about that. Ang sinasabi lang nila, oh, magnetic lifters and declaration, mukhang magnetic lifters. Go, release. Wrong. Because you can detect misdeclaration by using your naked eye. Buksan mo, physical examination. But contraband, they have to be detected through the X-rays. Because as I have said, they are hidden in metal receptacles or whatever, which the naked eye cannot see through. So you need an X-ray to penetrate all this metal, no? Just
I
metal
wanted to speak to you
compartments.
about that in detail, ma'am. As with your experience in the XIP and looking at this controversial case right now, the magnetic lifters, where do you think did the Bureau of Customs commit lapses?
Dito sa particular shipment na ito,
Yes.
I would like to look at it as in a holistic approach, no? Kasi based on the testimonies in the Senate, Blue Ribbon Committee, and the documents presented there, which I have seen, there was already an information that drugs, that shabu would be coming in as early as May of this year. And the countries of origin or countries of exportation were already identified as Vietnam, Malaysia, Hong Kong, and I cannot recall the fourth one. There was already information, but that is very clear in that document, no. And in fact, Commissioner La Pena approved that complete stop work. It means to say he is confirming the contents, what is written in that memorandum dated August 6, 2018, which was submitted to the Senate Blue Ribbon Committee.
So there's that
alam na
information.
niya na may information. But in all the testimonies of Deputy Commissioner Quinto, the Director Albani, he did not do anything. As a Commissioner of Customs, knowing that this is the priority of the President, of our beloved President, na sugpuin yung droga, dapat nag-aksyon siya.
Clearly, that's really a priority of this administration, ma'am.
Yes.
And I wanted to talk about Commissioner La Peña later, but now I wanted to focus on the X-ray.
Yes.
When the shipment arrived in July,
Yes.
so it arrived at MICP, right? If I'm not mistaken. And what were the mistakes that were committed? If you believe there were mistakes in the scanning and the inspection and in the releasing of the containers, container actually having these magnetic lifters.
Yeah. You know what went wrong? The Commissioner of Customs changed the procedure in the release process, because pursuant to the Tariff and Customs Code and now the Customs Modernization and Tariff Act, it should be the principal appraiser, after the reviewing the findings of the examiner, who has the authority to release goods.
So let's just dissect that, ma'am.
Okay.
What is the typical way of scanning? So you have the container passing by the X-ray, and what do you have? The examiner and then the appraiser.
It's the X-ray inspector who conducts the scanning.
Okay, so there's the inspector, and
Yes,
then
and he conducts the image analysis.
he sees the image.
Yes, and then he makes a decision whether it is suspect or no suspect.
Okay.
Chinese kasi na
Suspect
English yan eh.
or no
So,
suspect.
dapat sabi ni Senator Gordon, dapat with suspicious items or what.
Where does the appraiser come in?
It's like this. After making an image analysis, no, pag suspect yan, the inspector should provide a copy of the image to the examiner, and the examiner shall conduct physical examination. In the past, prior to Commissioner La Peña's tenure, merong assigned customs examiner sa X-ray facility. so that if there is a need to conduct physical examination, and also so that the examiner can immediately take a look at the image, no, hindi kailangan sundin ng examiner yung sabi na no suspect. The examiner, if there is a clear image, can even decide based on what she sees in the image, he or she sees in the image, can even decide for himself or herself to conduct physical examination, even if no suspect ang nilagay ng inspector. Meron siyang ganyang authority.
So you have the inspector seeing the image, but then you also have the examiner
Yes.
who can decide whether to open or not,
Yes.
regardless of the opinion of the inspector.
Correct.
So
That
how did
is
Commissioner La Peña limit the power of the
wala nang
examiner?
authority ang inalis niya yung examiner doon sa X-ray facility. And if the X-ray inspector says no suspect, then he can immediately release the container, which is wrong. That is a violation of the Customs Modernization and Tariff Act, because in accordance with the law, it should be examined by the examiner. Again, the
Commissioner La Peña issued a memorandum
yes,
on this.
he issued a memorandum
Okay.
on that way back in 2017, and that is contained in my affidavit, which I submitted to the Senate.
Ma'am, with this practice, which was, as you mentioned, or changed and overhauled, how did this reflect in how the shipment actually passed by customs? So, ano sana yung nangyari? Kung hindi binago yung sa examiner at sa inspector, ano sana yung mangyayari? Hindi ba makakalampas sana yung magnetic lifters kung hindi ginawa yun?
Kung maliwanag yung X-ray image na ibinigay sa examiner, pwedeng makita ng examiner yon. Pwede niyang makita na may diferensya agad. At kung ang examiner ay may training din. Kasi maraming examiners na nag-training din sa NUCTEC. Because under our procedure, under the law, the X-ray is just a tool for examination to assist lang the examiner. Kaya hindi dapat na yung X-ray inspector ang nagdi-decide whether to release or not, kasi wala nang naging check and balance. Dito, ang kausap mo na lang X-ray. So, pwede mo na talagang areglohin. Pwede nang areglohin ng broker, importer, yung X-ray. Pag kahit na may nakita siya dyan, kausapin mo na lang siya.
Pero kung totoo yan, ma'am, parang wala na ring visa talaga yung memorandum. Kahit na nandyan yung memorandum na pinapalakas yung examiner na pwede niyang buksan, if
Wala
allegedly,
na yun.
kung may corruption man, wala ring effect, diba, kung merong ganong memorandum. So, sa tingin niyo ba parang posible rin na kulang sa training yung mga tao ngayon sa customs para makita yung X-ray?
Unang-una, mali yung procedure na ginawa ni Commissioner. Kasi dapat talaga yung image, ipa-check muna sa examiner. Hindi, binigyan na niya ng power ang inspector to decide to release or not. Ang problema dito, mayroong factor ng corruption, maareglo yung inspector. Secondly, ganito yan, si Commissioner, when he came in, tinanggal niya yung mga trained and experienced X-ray inspector. Pinagtatanggal niya doon dahil sabi niya, corrupt daw. Pero ang mga pinalit niya, wala nang training, mga lalo pang mas corrupt. No? Ang ngayon, ang batting average ng X-ray as in August, I asked kasi the head of the supervisor of the X-ray inspection project, field office in the Port of Manila, ilan ang ina-X-ray nyo every day? 200.
Kulang ba yan?
Ilan ang suspect? 1. My God, out of 200, 1 lang daw ang suspect. So, 1 lang daw ang may diferensya. Sa MICP, 400 ang ina-X-ray nila. Average daily, kung ilan yung suspect, 2 lang. So, something is wrong.
Ma'am, sabi niyo, nagpasok ng mga hindi experienced si Commissioner La Peña. And for this particular case, sa shabu at alleged shabu sa magnetic lifters, you have 2 na nag-inspect. Actually, isa lang si John Mar at saka si Manuel Martinez. Si Sir Manuel Martinez. And then, that's X-ray experts who testified before the House and the Senate, si John Morales at saka si Zay Guzman. But do you believe
Zay is not an expert.
Do you believe na si Mr. Morales ay incompetent?
No, actually,
At saka yung
mga
inspector?
tao ko yan dati.
Si Noli Martinez.
Noli Martinez. Si Noli Martinez, very sure ako wala siyang training. He admitted under oath that wala siyang training sa NUCTEC. Kasi ang training must be with NUCTEC. You are operating an X-ray scanner na brand na NUCTEC. Iba-iba ang operating system ng X-rays. Depende sa brand. It's just like Samsung has a different operating system from an iPhone. So para maging technician ka ng Samsung, mag-aral ka sa Samsung. Huwag ka mag-aral doon sa iPhone.
So sa tingin niyo, ma'am,
hindi siya nag-aral sa NUCTEC. Wala siyang training. Ang kanyang training, si Manuel Martinez, I'm talking about this. Si Manuel Martinez, ang training niya is on Rapiscan doon sa baggage X-ray. And wala ring image analysis training si Manuel Martinez. So he is incompetent, for that particular...
Pero merong mga taong trained naman sa customs. Hindi
yes,
naman...
si John Mar Martinez is trained. Si John Mar Morales, is trained. But the problem is, his testimony is tainted, self-serving. Why? Liable siya dito because he is the immediate superior of Manuel Martinez. Kung sumabit man si Manuel Martinez, sabit din siya. By theory of command responsibility, meron siyang liability because he did not train, he did not guide his subordinate properly. A supervisor must be able to mentor his subordinate.
Pero sana parang natulungan sana o na-guide si Mr. Martinez, ni John Mar Morales.
Well, at that time, I understand it was a Saturday and John Mar was not on duty.
Si Mr. Martinez lang talaga yung nandun on
Meron
duty.
pang nandun sa pagkaalam ko si Mr. Benji Kahuko.
Pero siya mismo lang yung nag-handle, di ba? Isa lang naman yung
Isa
assignment.
lang yung
Okay, so you think that may have also led to the shipment passing through kasi sa tingin nyo mali yung pagbasa ng X-ray?
Well, posibleng mali, pero after watching them, hearing their testimonies, and having been with the X-ray inspection project for 5 years in the past, modus operandi kasi yan ng mga inspektor na pag merong laman at ikaw ay naareglo ka ng importer, ng broker, ang gagawin mo, yung image, ipapadilimin mo. If you would remember, they presented to the public, to the media, a very dark image. That is not the normal image. They darkened it further. And to deliberately deceive the public, deceive the media, and deceive the Senate and the Dangerous Drugs Committee kasi they submitted this very dark image. Because
Ma'am, I wanted to talk about that too, yung
Yes.
images. Kasi diba, you have the black and white grayscale and then you have these colored images na
Yes.
sinasabi ay, Zulu colors.
Yes.
Nung unang pinersent, sinasabi is hindi ma-penetrate at saka hindi makita
Precisely,
nasa loob.
na hindi
And then
daw
on this other
ma-penetrate.
image, parang sinasabi na may white fuzz.
Yes.
Sinasabi hollow siya and walang laman. But ang sinasabi niyo, ma'am, may laman siya.
You do not have to be an expert. Just look at the image. Tingnan mo lang yung image as an ordinary person. Pinalit-palitan na nila yung color. May isang blue, may isang green, meron pang iba't ibang colors. They presented 6 slides. Ako, I presented 2 colors only. Klarong-klaro, may laman.
Sa pagkakaintindi ko, ma'am, binanggit din ni current X-ray Chief Syed Guzman na yung mga inspectors, ginagamit nila yung setting, yung picture na comfortable sa kanilang mata para mas madali nila makita
Ganito
kung may
yan.
laman or wala. And for this case daw, grayscale daw at saka yung black and white, at yun na nakita nila. Ano ba dapat yung
Hindi
ginawa?
yung comfortable. You know, the X-ray has an image processing system. And there are several tools.
Maraming colors na pwede makita. Ano ma'am dapat yung
Hindi
gagawin
lang
sana?
colors, there are several tools for image analysis. So you have the pseudo colors wherein you can change color, meron din yung edge enhancement kung makita mo talaga kung
But in this
klaro,
case, ma'am, sabi niyo
meron ka pang color contrast. You can contrast. Pwede mong i-invert pa nga yan. Pwede mong i-enlarge.
In this case, ma'am, sabi niyo sapat na yung pseudo color pa lang. Kung
Hindi,
ginamit-
you check. Kung
Everything.
wala kang ganito yan, pag magaling kang X-ray image analyst, pag wala kang nakita using one tool, you use the next tool, and then you use the next tool, and then you use
Sana
the next
ginamit
tool.
halimbawa lahat ng filters.
Exactly. Yes, may filter doon. Filter is to remove yung sinasabi nilang noises. Kung noise lang yung mga clouds doon, mga kung ano-ano doon, na mariremove yan ng filter. Iba-iba yung sinabi nila. Saw the video. Una sabi nila, cannot penetrate. Janmar already perjured because he trained in Nuktek in Beijing. Sinama ko siya. 2 weeks kami doon.
Magkasama kayo noon?
Yes,
Anong
sinama
taon
ko
ka,
siya.
ma'am?
2008. In August 2008, we trained in Beijing. No? Doon natutunan mo na agad that the X-ray can penetrate 11 inches. And then sinabi niya doon sa Congress, cannot penetrate. Alam na alam niyang it can penetrate. Okay? At alam niyang hollow. He told me, ma'am, hollow yan. Siyempre, pag hollow yan, hindi masyadong makapal yung wall. Dahil hollow nga eh.
Pero nakita nga daw, ma'am, na image is walang laban. Kaya sinabi nila na non-suspect.
Kaya nga,
tama ba yung
sinasabi
evaluation
ko,
na non-suspect? Dapat pa suspect
mali yung
agad.
evaluation. Secondly, ganito yan. If you are a trained X-ray inspector, it is a standard operating procedure that when there are metal compartments at steel drums, steel cylinders, automatic yan, buksan mo kahit negative sa X-ray, kahit wala kang nakita sa image.
Ito yung tinatawag na intrusive examination.
Yes, kailangan mo talagang buksan yan kasi as I have said, contrabands are always hidden and there is always a great possibility na pag may mga metal, steel drum, cylinder, may laman yan sa loob.
Pero
so dapat binuksan kahit wala siyang nakita, kung marunong siya, well-trained siya,
kung hollow, bubuksan.
Yes.
Ma'am,
pero
pwedeng
pagsidlan,
di ba
dapat
wala pang memorandum
hindi
at that
kailangan
time?
ng memo yon dahil nasa training yan. Whenever we good training, alam mo, the X-ray inspector knows that by heart. And if Janmar Morales does not know that, having been a supervisor, he should retrain. He should undergo retraining. Pero kung alam ni Janmar yan at hindi niya naturuan si Manuel Martinez because a supervisor is supposed to mentor.
Dapat nagkusa sila, sinasabi niyo, ma'am. Nagkusa kahit na walang memo, dapat nagkusa silang buksan
Yes,
kasi
because
hollow
that's
siya.
part of the training. Ngayon, kung hindi nabigyan ni Janmar instruction pag buksan yan, then he is an incompetent supervisor.
Pero ma'am, dito sa kasong to nga, wala nga si Janmar, ma'am, nung weekend na yun, di ba?
Pero ang tagal na
nung
yung tao
nandun lang si Manuel Martinez, ma'am, sana meron siyang sariling discretion na dapat binuksan kasi alam niyang
dapat
follow.
binuksan niya kung marunong siya,
Alam
kung
niya
nag-training siya. Wala ngang training eh. Pero alam niya yan. He should know that. Because in the baggage X-ray machine, automatic din yan, SOP. Ang mga bottles, no, ng tubig, shampoo. Di ba pag pumunta kang airport, may dala kang tubig, kinukuha nila yung tubig. SOP yan. Kahit wala kang makita sa X-ray, labas nila,
hindi ba,
kinukuha
ma'am, parang
nila yung mga bottles.
I'm just thinking out loud here. Hindi ba time-consuming na yun kung binuksan lahat ng hollow
You know
things
what?
sa ano?
What
would
is
you say to that?
time-consuming? So what if it's time-consuming? But the important thing is you are able to apprehend, to seize contraband. Kasi kung magaling kang X-ray inspector, nakita mo yan, metal, hollow inside, so what if it's time-consuming? Ang importante dyan, mahuli mo yung dapat hulihin. You know, they do not have this initiative. They do not have this drive. They do not have this will, political will, to look for contraband. They know very well na maraming contraband pumapasok sa aduana. Imagine, mula nang inalis nila ako sa X-ray, hindi, do not misinterpret me ha. Sinasabi nila, ginagawa ko ito dahil interesado ulit akong makabalik sa... Hindi ho, totoo yan.
Saan?
Sa X-ray, yun ang ginagawa nilang demolition job sa akin. Hindi po ako interesado, masyadong mababa na yan sa akin, no? Para sa akin, no? Pag talagang gusto mong manghuli ng contraband, gagawin mo lahat. Number 2 of CMO 6-2007. The X-ray, its purpose is to detect contraband. Because yung misdeclaration, you can do that, you can detect that by face, kahit hindi mo i-X-ray. So, kahit i-check nyo, in the previous years, wala na masyadong mga significant seizures yung X-rays. As I have said, ang batting average nila out of 200 X-ray, isa lang yung suspect.
It doesn't matter kung dadami yung backlog or babagal yung operations.
It doesn't matter. What is important is mahuli mo yung kontrabando. Okay, pinagyayabang ni Commissioner na ang dami niyang huli. Nire-raid na warehouse. May nire-raid siyang 8 warehouses, 11 warehouses, billions and billions of pesos worth of goods ni-raid niya. Oh, hindi pwedeng ipagyabang yun dahil ang ibig sabihin yun, ni-raid mo, mga contraband, prohibited goods, violation ng IPR, ibig sabihin, nakalusot sila sa customs.
Okay,
Kaya nasa labat nakalusot. Bakit nakalusot? Either palpak ang Risk Management Office or ang X-ray na areglo. Or incompetent sila, hindi nila nakita. Or hindi na siya dumaan sa X-ray. So, this is still a manifestation of the incompetence of the commissioner. Kasi ang mga tao niya ang nakapwesto. Ang mga tao niya, ang mga district collectors, mga tao niya. Bakit ang daming nakakalusot sa customs? Bodega na prohibited goods.
Ito ma'am yung gusto ko sanang itanong sa inyong kasunod is, si Commissioner La Peña, you seem to always mention him in your statement. Sabi mo, incompetent siya, meron siyang kinalaman dito. Paano niyo nasabi, ma'am, na meron siya dito sa kaso mismo ng itong magnetic lifters lang, ma'am? Saan siya dapat sisihin?
Well, after hearing the testimonies in the Senate, pwede na siyang sisihid doon pa sa point na that the PIDEA provided information. No, there is already actionable information coming from PIDEA. There was, as early as May, meron ng information na may papasok na droga, identified na yung mga countries, and yet wala siyang ginawa. When in fact, and then sa testimony niya sa Senate, lagi niyang sinasabi, kulang ang information ng PIDEA. Why rely on PIDEA? When in fact, you are the Commissioner of Customs. As Commissioner, you have hundreds of millions of intelligence fund. You have a Deputy Commissioner for Intelligence. You have a Customs Intelligence and Investigation Service Director. You have more than 300 intelligence officers. You have a Customs Anti-Illegal Drugs Task Force. Pwede mong ipagsama-sama yung mga yan.
Hindi ba, ma'am,
to look
at that
for
time,
this.
At that time, ma'am, di ba, parang, this is only one paper na sinasabi na, okay, we have information na pwedeng magkaroon ng shabu from these following countries. But this might only be one of many papers that he has to sign, he sees. Don't you think na pwedeng busy siya masyado or mataas na siya sa posisyon niya na parang dapat i-delegate na lang sa intel officers or yung mga ano niya mismo, mga staff niya
This
mismo?
is what I will say. This is the primary concern of no less than our beloved President Duterte. That is a campaign promise of the President. That this is his priority. Hulihin ang mga drugs. Droga yan. Kahit ano ka kabisi, gaano ka kabisi, pag droga na makakasalanta sa ating mga kababayan, mga kabataan, bibigyan mo ng pansin yan. Galing siyang PIDEA. Tapos hindi niya papansinin yan?
At parang, ma'am, na ano rin naman, kasi malaki rin na bahagi dito sa investigasyon yung tinatawag nilang triumvirate ni na Jimmy Guban ng Customs, si Ismael Fajardo ng PIDEA, at saka ni Eduardo Asierto ng PNP. So, ang nag-handle ng kaso, si Jimmy Guban na intel officer. At ang parang lumalabas so far dun sa investigation ay, ang sinasabi may sabwatan daw silang tatlo. Sa tingin mo ba pwedeng umakyat to hanggang kay Commissioner La Peña?
Well, hindi pa kasi kompleto yung mga testimonies ng mga tao eh. No? Kaya hindi ko masabi yan. Although I have advance information na ganito, ganon, but until I hear them testify under oath, ayoko mag-comment on that kung aakyat ito sa kanya.
So,
pero on the other hand, yun na lang that the very fact that there was actionable intelligence information, he did not act, there was no action on his part. Well, that is at least negligence. Huwag niyang sabihin na napaka-busy niya. This is droga. Pwede niyang i-delegate sa ibang tao yung ibang functions niya.
Hindi ba na-delegate nga niya, ma'am, yung information na please do a case build up on this?
Well, hindi ganun ang lumalabas sa hearing sa Senate. Lumalabas, in fact, sa testimony ni Director Albani, in-inform na nga niya yung Chief of Staff, in-inform na niya, and then what did the Chief of Staff say? Sabi niya, sabihin mo kay Tasyo, bakit mo sasabihin ba't mo uutusan yung suspended official na magbigay ng directive sa ka-level lang niya? Pareho silang director, hindi pwedeng
So,
utusan.
si Director Albani, who's the former
CIS
Intelligence Chief of Customs, just to keep our watchers in the loop, si Albani was the former CIS
Director.
and then you have Geoffrey Tasso, who is the current.
The current
right?
one.
Sinuspend si Albani.
Suspended siya.
Siya yung nakakuha ng information, inakyat niya kay Commissioner.
Inakyat niya kay Deputy Commissioner
Gladys.
And what did Deputy Commissioner Gladys do? Sabi niya kay Albani, based on the testimony that I heard,
Sa Senate, oo.
sabihin mo yan kay Tasyo. And then sabi ni Gordon, why are you giving instructions to a suspended officer? That is another manifestation of, again, incompetence
Pero
on
hindi
the
ba-
part of Gladys.
Si Gladys.
Kasi siya yung Chief of Staff. What
Chief of
should
Staff,
ano ba dapat ginawa niya? She should have informed the commissioner or gave instructions directly to Tasyo, because Albani cannot give instructions to Tasyo because first of all, he was suspended. Secondly, hindi niya pwedeng utusan si Tasyo dahil pareho lang sila makalevel. Ang mas mataas, Chief of Staff si Gladys, siya ang magbigay ng instructions kay Tasyo. Sinabi nga ni Senator Gordon doon, puro sila kayo mga incompetent.
Hindi ba ma'am, dyan sa particular situation na yan, na si Chief of Staff ni Commissioner La Peña na si Ma'am Gladys, hindi ba that only goes up to her?
No.
Pati rin ba si Commissioner La Peña may kasalanan doon na nangyari yon?
May kasalanan siya kasi since May, meron ng information. So from May pa lang, dapat gumawa na siya ng aksyon.
Ano sana yung aksyon?
Dapat nag-create siya ng group, nag-create siya ng task force, by the way, ilang beses sinabi sa Senate that PDEA was requesting for a case conference. Ibig sabihin, mag-meeting na tayo at planuhin natin paano natin mahuhuli itong droga na ito na manggagaling. Identified na yung areas kung paggagalingan. Malaysia, Vietnam, Hong Kong, and I forgot the third one. No? Ganito, and then during the hearing, the Senate Commissioner keeps on kulang pa ang information from PDEA. Why rely on PDEA? Why rely on PDEA? You are the Commissioner of Customs. You have hundreds of millions in intelligence funds. And it's the Bureau of Customs which has access to electronic information, to import information. We have an electronic manifest. We have access to the electronic bills of lading, the electronic import entries. Pwede mong tingnan yan. Ano ba dito ang galing sa Malaysia? Tingnan mo anong declaration. Tingnan mo anong description ng goods sa bill of lading or sa manifest.
Basta sana nagbigay siya ng mabusising team para dito.
Yes.
Sa tingin niya, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. Yan sana yung nangyari. Ngayon, gusto ko sana tanongin din yung...
It could have been avoided.
Okay, ma'am.
No, it would have been, the smuggling could have been avoided. At it's also possible na may mga nakalusot pa yan kasi yung information maraming darating.
Okay.
No? So yun ang dapat ginawa. And then in-alert dapat ni Commissioner yung X-ray. Kasi kung kiniit niya itong group na ito, na-identify yung mga shipments na gagaling dito sa mga countries na ito na possible, profiling, ini-scan kasi yan sa computer, then they could have been all of these shipments na sa tingin nila suspect, pwedeng is X-ray. X-ray and physical examination. Dapat yan dalawa. Hindi lang X-ray, i-physical examination pa.
Kung nangyari sana to, mga pipigilan sana
napigilan
itong
yan.
alleged.
I'm very sure. At siyempre yung X-ray, ma-alert na din siya na it's one of the suspect profile. Actually, merong tinatawag na scanner si DepCom Gladys. Meron silang scanner dyan sa office nila. Ano yung scanner? Tumitingin dun sa computer, tinitingnan kung ano yung mga shipments na dumating na i-file na. But allegedly, iba yung purpose nila sa pag-scan nitong mga electronic manifest, electronic import entries. Binibilang daw nila, allegedly, yung mga containers ng mga players. Para pag 100 containers ng player na ito, magbayad siya ng tara, allegedly, for 100 containers. Pag 200 containers na bilang nila doon sa electronic system, magbabayad sila ng tara na for 200 containers. At pag hindi sila nag-e-enroll pa doon sa allegedly sa OCOM, ina-alert sila Remember, ang dami-daming ina-alert ni Commissioner, 100 per day, tapos pag binuksan mo, walang kakwenta-kwenta. Bakit hindi nila hinanap itong possible shipments na manggagaling dito sa identified country of exportation, which could be...
Dapat natutukan sana yung mga shipments na yan.
Yes,
Okay,
at yun ang dapat ina-alert, yun ang dapat tinitingnan, ini-scan, hindi
nila.
yung purposes of, allegedly, for Tara. Alam mo ba yun?
Yes, ma'am. Malagi naman binabanggit yung Tara system. Yung rin ma'am, gusto ko ibalik sa Senate hearing kung saan, you gave a presentation, in-explain niyo yung X-ray na maraming SOP na hindi nasunod, allegedly.
Yes.
And aside comment of Senator Gordon, sabi niya, your presentation was good. But then he also showed doubt dahil baka daw meron kang axe to grind or personal
Alam ko
grudge.
yan.
What does he mean by that?
Well, I got this information that the Commissioner of Customs submitted a memorandum, a supposedly report to Senator Gordon. At nilagay niya ako dun sa report niya as one of those financing his removal. Excuse me, Commissioner, pwede kitang tingnan sa mata, diretso. Wala ho akong pera pang finance, no? Ako po ay wala sa pwesto ng mahigit na 5 taon na at I am not a saint. I am not a saint, pero hindi ho ako extortionist. Hindi ho ako gumagawa ng illegal. Alam ko, naghahanap kayo ng dokumento sa akin na napirmahan ko. Wala ho, pasensya na kayo, in almost 30 years, hindi ako pumirma ng illegal.
Prior to this case, ma'am, magkaaway ba kayo?
Hindi kami magkaaway. Hindi kami magkaaway. Lagi ko nga siya binibigyan ng briefing. Ngayon, ni-recall ko what went wrong. Natandaan ko na. Because on August 13, I gave him a copy of the image at sinabi ko siya, may laman, i-relieve mo, investigahan mo. August 13. August 14, nag-hearing. They lied there. Committed perjury.
Ano yung pinakita mo kay Commissioner nung inupuan mo siya, ma'am?
Yung image na klaro.
Alin dyan? Yung may kulay?
Yung may kulay, of course.
Lahat?
Yeah, isang image lang, pero kitang-kita talaga. Sinabi ko, sir,
ito yung
shabu.
color, ma'am?
Yung pseudo color, of course.
Tapos?
Pinoint ko pa, sir, nandito yung drugs. Ito yung possible na drugs. Ganyan. Andito yun. Dapat yan binuksan. At saka, inexplain ko sa kanya, steel compartments yan, hollow sa loob, steel. Diyan tinatago ang mga kontrabando. Kahit negative sa x-ray, bubuksan pa rin yan. Dapat physical examination. And I always also tell you, sir, the inspector is not trained. No? Kaya baling nalusutan siya, nagkamali siya, or what? Ang sagot na niya, saan mo nakuha itong image na to? Sinong may kopya ng image na ito? Meron ka bang memorandum na ganito, ganyan? Sabi ko, wala. Parang safe, ganon. The following day, August 14, hearing. Sinabi ng mga taga-X-ray cannot penetrate. They forgot that, John Mar forgot that it can penetrate, the X-ray can penetrate 11 inches. And sinabi nila makapal. Alam niyang hollow yon. Even without conducting an inspection, sinabi niyang makapal.
That's when you lost trust kay Commissioner or nag-doubt ka?
Hindi pa, ganito. Ganito. And then I heard John Mar, sabi niya, that is the pseudo color, the clear image. I saw him talaga, sinabi niya, that is a manipulated image. That's what he said, manipulated yan. The following day, 15, somebody from Congress called me, kasi on that hearing ng August 14, Representative Kimbo presented the clear image, the one with the pseudo color, dalawang kulay.
Parang binanggit naman, ma'am, ni John Moore. Actually, clarify siya ni Saide Guzman na parang, it's not that it's manipulated, but clarify siya ni Ma'am Kusay na parang, it can be manipulated. And do you think that it's possible?
The image cannot be altered. You can only change the color. And there is a purpose for changing the color. To contrast, to be able to distinguish. No? Because the image analysis tools, you can use yung color contrast. No?
Okay, ma'am. Back to Commissioner La Peña.
Yes.
So, when did your trust and confidence and your relationship with him
Can I continue with my story?
Yes.
Okay? So, doon sa hearing ng August 14, manipulated image ang sinabi nila. Cannot penetrate, blah, blah, blah. Lead daw itong magnetic lifters. Puro theory, no? Without them conducting an investigation, an ocular inspection, which I did. August 15, and then, ang binasent nilang image doon, inyong black, darkened, pinaitim yun. Kitang-kita ko, deliberate ang pagpapaitim, no? Kasi nga, modus operandi yan ng mga inspector na para walang makita yung examiner, papadiliman mo. Wala nang makikita yung examiner. No? I know that. And then, Representative Kimbo presented this pseudo color, the clear image. The following day, I got a call from Congress. Des, ikaw ang pinagbibintangan nila na nagbigay ng image sa Congress. And then,
Sino sila, ma'am?
Nina Attorney Sai de Guzman. No? And then, on the same day, August 15, I got some calls from some reporters. Sabi niya, Des, nagkakalat ka daw. Ito, sabi ng mga taga-X-ray, pinakakalat, ikaw daw ang nagkakalat na mimigay ng mga fake na image. Na-shock ako nun, no? And then, August 16, the commissioner issued, hindi ko pa alam at that time, a customs personnel order reassigning me as Deputy Collector for Operations at the Port of Manila to...
CMU?
No, not
yet.
Deputy Collector for Passenger Service.
Sa NAIA?
Yes. Nalaman ko lang noon, I got a copy of that CPO. Hindi ko pa alam yun eh. I got a copy of the CPO August 25 or 26 because I assume August 28 eh. I assume my position at NAIA on August 28. So I got hold of a copy, mga siguro...
Basta late na kasi paperwork.
Late na. Oo. But nakita ko doon, August 16 pa pala yung CPO ko.
Pagkatapos
right
ng
after
house.
the balita na the information that I got, that ako yung pinagbibintangan na nagbigay ng image sa Congress. So nakita mo, ayaw talaga nilang ipakita yung clear image.
Nabanggit nyo kanina, ma'am, na si Sai de Guzman, yung current X-ray chief
Yes.
lang. Pero sa tingin nyo, si Commissioner La Peña rin mismo ang nagdidirect nito?
You know, the X-ray inspection project is directly under the Commissioner of Customs. The immediate supervisor of Sai de Guzman is Commissioner La Peña.
And
now, if Sai de Guzman is liable, committed any offense, and the Commissioner did not act, did not prevent it, and actually, if he has known that there was an offense, wala siyang ginawa, he is liable by virtue of command responsibility. So he must have a role on this.
After that, ma'am, na na-reassign ka, patuloy na yun na naging strenuous yung inyong relationship?
Hindi pa.
Pumayag ka?
Of course, I always obey
Okay, tapos, ma'am?
the order of the Commissioner. Ngayon, napansin ko, may demolition job. May demolition job against me sa dyaryo. Tumatara daw ako ng 15 to 25,000 sa lifting ng earth. When in fact, I do not have any authority to issue alert orders. District Collector lang at Commissioner lang ang pwede mag-issue ng alert order at mag-lift ng alert. So it was clearly a demolition job.
This was after yung transfer mo to NAIA?
No, hindi pa. Kasi ang late ko nga, 2 weeks after ko na natanggap yung CPO ko, so nandito pa ako sa meron ng demolition job. Tapos iniintriga ako kay Depcom Gladys, iniintriga ako kay attorney Austria. So alam ko ito kasi I've been in the bureau for 30 years at alam ko rin ang style ng media. There is a PR firm which was paid to do a demolition job on me. And then meron na naman yung i-lifestyle check daw ako, ganito, ganyan. Sabi ko, no problem. Matagal na, ilang beses na ako na lifestyle check.
Itong demolition job mismo sa media na sinasabi niyo, ma'am, you believe this is also
I really
outdoing
believe,
of Commissioner La Peña?
Yes, because I received calls from owners of newspapers, reporters, from mainstream media, from broadsheets, from tabloids, from medyo madami-dami. O galing ito sa grupo ni Commissioner La Peña. Malaki ang budget, 30,000 yung sa 30,000 yung sa tabloid para isulat nila, no? Lagi-laging sinasabi galing ito sa grupo ni Commissioner La Peña.
At dito ka na nawalan ng tiwala kay
Yes,
Commissioner?
doon na talaga ako naniwala. Dahil mismong yung reporter, yung may-ari ng dyaryo ang nagsasabi galing ito kay grupo ni Commissioner La Peña. Huwag niyang sabihin, I have an axe to grind. Siya ang may axe to grind dahil pinagbibintangan niya ako na ako ang nagbigay ng images na clear images doon sa Congress. Ganito lang sabihin ko, I am not admitting na ako nagbigay sa Congress niyan. But, assuming na ako talaga ang nagbigay, what's wrong? Yun naman ay totoong image eh. What is wrong? Bakit sila nagagalit sa akin? Dahil may tinatago sila. Ayaw nilang makita ng Congress, ng publiko, ng media, na talagang klarong-klaro na may laman. Ang pinakita lang nila yung madilim. Pinadiliman nila ng husto.
With this experience with Commissioner La Peña, yung gantong away, paano mo ma-assure, ma'am, na magiging objective ka pa rin dito sa kasong to?
By nature, I am normally objective. You have seen my presentation. Wala akong binanggit na tao or what. I conducted because you know what? I am a seasoned investigator. As I have said, I was the chief of the legal and investigation staff of the Enforcement and Security Service in NAIA. When I was there from 1996 up to 2000 yata, yan, I was able to cause the conviction of drug smugglers, members of the South African Triad. Nag-smuggle sila ng heroin, cocaine, may nag-smuggle ng shabu, jewelry, kung ano-ano pa, mga medicines, ganyan. Napakonvict ko yung mga taong yan.
Pwede pa kaya kayong magkaayos ni Commissioner La Peña?
Ganun. You know what? I do not trust him because I trusted him. I serve him. You know, I have served, as I have said, I've been in the Bureau for almost 30 years and he is the 20th commissioner that I have served. Halos lahat naman nila, halos lahat sila kasundo ko. And in fact, marami dyan, they really trusted me, consulted me. No? Si Faeldon, medyo meron kaming mga disagreements. But si Faeldon, nakita ko si Faeldon, maingay lang, mabunganga lang, pero may puso. Si Commissioner Faeldon.
So kay Commissioner La Peña? Si
Commissioner La Peña, ito ang feedback ha, ayaw lang magsalita ng mga taga-Bureau of Customs. Takot sila, no?
Yung sa'yo, ma'am, na sariling feedback, dahil matagal ka na dyan, ano yung sa'yo?
Sa kanya, you cannot judge a book by a cover. Akala mo, malumanay siya magsalita, akala mo, but he is the opposite of what he projects. Akala mo, matino siya. Yun pala, ang daming kalokohan. Na-discover ko na lang kasi later on dahil na-connect ko yung dots. Kasi pag sinasabi ko, sir, mali ito. Sabi niya, ganito kayo. Kaya sabi ko, anak ko, siguro hindi niya lang alam batas. Ngayon, na intindihan ko na kahit sabihin kong mali, ayaw pa rin niya makinig kasi may iba siyang intention. Meron siyang, kailangan niyang makontrol ang Bureau of Customs dahil meron siyang ibang intention.
So sa tingin niyo, ma'am, hindi na kayo magkakabatin?
No, hindi na. Ayokong
hindi
makipagplastikan.
Hindi ka takot na dahil siya ang commissioner at ikaw ay
you know, commissioners come and go. Commissioners come and go. Nagyabang pa daw siya before he left for the US abroad in the executive committee meeting. He said pa daw na I am going to be Commissioner of Customs 4 years pa daw. Mr. President, mahal kong Pangulong Duterte, ipinagyabang ho ni Commissioner La Peña na 4 na taon pa daw ho siya. So, medyo parang hindi yata magandang yon. Baka maging bangag na ang buong Pilipinas dahil baka lang lalo pang dumami yung droga.
Hindi ka takot na nakikita ito as insubordination?
This is not insubordination. Freedom of speech. This is freedom of speech. At ang mga sinasabi ko ay may legal at factual na basihan.
Moving forward, ma'am, ano sa tingin niyo yung dapat mangyari sa customs para makaahon o mag-move forward at saka para mapigilan ng maulit ito kung man may laman talagang shabu yung magnetic lifters?
Ganito yon, no? I-lay down ko lang from where I'm coming from, no? I have almost 30 years of experience. I have had experience on all aspects of operations. Halos lahat yan, alam ko. Regional, nationwide. I was the member of the technical working group which drafted the first bill on the CMTA. And I was a member of the review team and I was assistant project manager of the project management office which drafted more than 50 customs administrative orders and customs memorandums order. I know customs through and through. I know the law. I know the procedures. I've had experience. I know the people. Alam ko sinong gago,
Anong
sinong
dapat
legit.
mangyari, ma'am?
Alam ko, kilala ko yung mga players and all. Alam ko kung ano, sinong gago, sinong hindi. Alam ko anong tama or what. Dapat, we should have a commissioner who is true to what he says, who has the training, nag-aral on customs law, nag-aral on customs procedure, at dapat, ganito lang yun po yun, kung ikaw ay commissioner, magaling ka na manager, pero kulang ka sa kaalaman sa batas, sa procedure, dapat lahat ng deputies mo experts. Kasi nga kinatawag Deputy Commissioner for Intelligence, dapat expert ka dyan dahil ikaw ang tutulong sa commissioner, ikaw ang gagawa ng intelligence work for the commissioner. Deputy Commissioner for Revenue Collection and Monitoring Group, under who dyan ang legal. Unfortunately, ang Deputy Commissioner dyan, hindi siya abogado at wala siyang alam. Ang hirap ho turuan, sa totoo lang. Okay? Well, we have a Deputy Commissioner for AOCG who came from the rank. That's okay. We have a Deputy Commissioner for MISTG, Jeff Freddy. He is very competent. He's fine. We have a Deputy Commissioner for Enforcement, no? Who also came from the ranks of the Bureau of Customs. He's fine. Teddy Rabal. Sino pa ba? Deputy Commissioner for Internal Administration Group. No comment ako dyan kasi maraming reklamo, maraming mga alleged allegations. Ilang beses na siya naglabas ng memo not to believe na may nangongolekta sa kanya. Bakit mo kailangan ilabas yan? Because the information, the rumors, are persistent na allegedly, meron siyang taga-kolekta.
So ano dapat nga mangyari ngayon?
Anong dapat mangyari? Ano mang gusto? Sinasabi ko nga, dapat ang ilagay sa Bureau of Customs as commissioner, meron knowledge, mag-aral. Kung dumating ka dito at hindi ka nag-aral, mag-aral man lang on customs laws and procedure, at dapat sana sincere siya.
Parang naghahanap ka na, ma'am, ng kapalit ni Commissioner La Peña.
Actually, it's up to the President to do that. He serves at the pleasure of the President. Pero sa iskandalong nangyayari na ito, na nakapasok ang droga, ito lang masasabi ko, si Commissioner Faeldon, he was embroiled in this shabu scandal, 600 million, 6 billion worth. Pero nahuli niya. Nahabol niya sa bodega. And yet, because of delikadesa, he resigned. Nahuli yung shabu. Dito sa case na ito, yung shabu nakatakas, it's already in the streets. But still, he is in denial. At ayaw pa rin niya mag-resign. There's a big difference between that.
But you want him
and
to
what
resign.
is worse? That is worse. Well, I want the President to sack him.
You don't want to call for his resignation. You don't think he will resign?
Lagi niyang sinasabi, ay, bahala na yung presidente. Pero alam ko may mga information ako allegedly, pakiusap siya ng pakiusap na i-extend siya, may gagawin pa siya, ganito, and pinagyayabang niya yung collection. By the way,
are you going to write President Duterte na paltan na si Commissioner La Peña? Because you want him out.
Well, alam mo, I do not want to call for the ouster of anybody. I do not want. It's really, ako lang, ganito lang po, kaklaruhin ko. No, pinagbibintangan ako na nag-finance ng kanyang ouster. Mr. La Peña, hindi yan totoo. Sinungaling ang nagsasabi niyan. Wala ho akong pera para mag-finance niyan. No? Alam ko kayo ang nag-finance ng demolition job sa akin na napakabastos. No, akala ko gentleman kayo, baligtad pala. So
yung away niya talaga, ma'am, hindi talaga titigil yan kahit na matapos itong mismong shabu probe.
Ako, I can work naman eh. I can work. Pumapasok ako, I can work. I know my work. I can do my job. Na, career ako, hindi ho ako magre-resign, Commissioner, dahil I spent 30 years of my life here. Inalagaan ko ang reputasyon ko. Nag-aral ako. Nag-take ako ng exam sa Career Executive Service Eligibility. Marami akong alam sa customs. Marami akong naitulong. Marami akong accomplishments. I have more than 50 commendations from the Bureau of Customs and from other agencies.
So parang no matter what will happen from the investigation of the House and the Senate, you will not back down.
No, I will not because I am for the truth. And ito ho ay suporta ko, pagsunod ko sa programa ni Presidente na i-eradicate ang shabu. Because kung ito tolerate mo, pababayaan mo yung mga may kasalanan, that they go scot-free, hindi ho yan pagsuporta sa programa ni Presidente. Marami na hong napapatay dyan dahil dito sa drug war na ito. Tapos biglang dito, tonelada ng shabu, 1.6 tons ng shabu. Papabayaan mo lang yung mga may kasalanan. I am willing to assist in the prosecution up to conviction.
Okay, ma'am. Those are all my questions, ma'am. Thank you so much for joining us in your Rappler Talk.
Thank you for having me. I hope the viewers are enlightened.
Okay. That has been Attorney Lourdes Mangaoang of the Bureau of Customs. This has been Rappler Talk. I'm Rambo Talabong. Thank you for watching.